right, let's get this started. Let's see. Ah, my music. There it goes. Hey, what's up, guys? Do you like my thumbnail? Today we have the new Star Wars Galaxy, but just a little bit of the new Star Wars Galaxy. Not very much at all. Grab this. Just one box, in fact. The first box showed up. Let me put it that way. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, today's title shall be Jungle Box Break Getting Close. And it's going to say Star Wars Galaxy New Live Card Shop. All right, let's ping the Discord server at here. We're live for Thursday. I gotta make them sales, man, because we're getting ready to buy a car. My first car, my first vehicular that we have purchased since we got that little red car. How long ago? Like almost 10 years ago. All right. I sent money to Google. What'd I buy? Huh. It says I sent money to Google. I don't remember sending money to Google. Weird. Maybe I did it while I was half asleep. I do that, you know. Alright, just give me a moment here. Tick. There's 6. Hello, 6. How are you? Alright. I think there were 2 different Star Wars Chrome sets released. This is the more recent one. I've got my new bulk boxes up on eBay. Let's see. So we're going to change the price. Oh, no. This is good. So the bulk box is $30. That's perfectly. Nobody ever buys the display slabs. I think I'm just going to get rid of that. Under card supplies. Now I'll just say bulk cards. Precious metals, minted copper coins. That's so funny, dude. You know, we sold a bunch of those, though, right? We actually did sell a lot of those. All right. We still have some, too, by the way. We're not sold out. Closing this. Okay, let's open up one of these eBays. All right, let's check our emails now. I get a ton of emails. Email. I'm still getting emails from my real estate agent about Trump. He probably partied. Let's see. Financials are ready in your portal. Ah! Wait. Pause. So my accountant has my financial statement. Let's see. You can access it here. Let's see what it looks like. Is this you? Yes. What the hell? Your session is expired. No. Let me log in. All right. Give me a second. Welcome to your client portal. Please check Cardconomist for a magic link. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's see. This should be my third quarter results, I believe. Transaction questions. Quarter end of September 2023. Well, it's 2024, though. This is the first time I've used this software. I'm a bit confused. Is that for last year or this year? No, when you click on it, it says September 2024. It says revenue is down 2%. Is that right? Cost of goods is up 26%. What could that have been? Operating expense, oh, that's a tiny number. Net income, key metrics. Let's see. Holy Jesus, dude. We sell a lot of cards. So this is the full amount, not just the PayPal sales. How do we sell this many cards? It doesn't make any sense, dude. Oh, I get it. So they're taking the cards I purchased minus the total sales. Man, that's a lot of cards. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. Am I supposed to talk about it? Top 10 vendors. Ooh. It says I spent $10,000 with PSA. Wow. Crazy. I spent a lot of money with stamps.com as well. Southwest Airlines. That has to be shipping, right? Southwest Airlines. That's a weird one. Total liabilities and equity. Shush. We move some crazy amounts of cards. It says my net income is up. Oh, I see. Down versus August. So I have to look at the number for the full thing. Crazy. All right. Let's put this away now. Let's open some cards. I'm looking at my financial statements. So overall, sales are down 2% from last year. Not really a crazy difference. I can understand why that might be. I feel like year over year, there's been a very slow decline, like maybe 1 to 2%. Let's see. Let's go ahead and turn that music back on now, shall we? Very good. That's not to say that sales haven't been absolutely crazy, because they have been. Sales have been very, very, very crazy. But they were crazy last year in 2023 as well. I think that people have been collecting cards for like, how long has it been since Logan Paul? Well, 2020 was about 5 years ago. So people have been collecting for like 5 years. And, I just think there's more competition, and there's a lot of people saying, whoa, I have this huge collection. I think I need to sell some of my collection off. And so what they're doing is they're saying, maybe I don't need this. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I need to slow down a little bit. But also I would say the other problem is, I wish Pokemon just released more awesome sets, like, I really do. But it's not like 2023 had super awesome sets. I mean, we had 151, I think. Yeah, I guess 151 was pretty good. I'd say overall, I've relied more on other hobbies other than Pokemon to get the sales. And that wasn't true in the past. In the past, you really could just do Pokemon. Okay, Dark Explorers is nice. Here's the Star Wars. Guys, we got to get a price on the Star Wars real fast, if you don't mind. So we just have the one box today. We'll have more in like another day or two. 1 to 2% decline. Searching Sparks is under the clock. Yeah, 2%. A 2% decline in sales isn't really much, is it? So I guess you could say we're doing just about the same as last year. All right. Because a lot happens in a year. How many packs are in here? 18 packs. Okay, so that's this times this plus this divided by 18, right? Oh, I just did that wrong, didn't I? Hold on, let me try again. There we go. It says here I should sell them for $22 a pack. Star Wars Galaxy Chrome. There's two different sets of Star Wars Galaxy Chrome, so it's really expensive, really confusing which one you're referring to. I'm gonna try and make it clear in ours. So I'm gonna head over to Star Wars Galaxy Chrome 24 November. This is the one that released in November. Because there's a different set that released this year too. And this is the one that just released. Alright. There we go. Okay. And click on this. Jeff Leon, 1 box of My Dress Up Darling, 1 box of Eevee Heroes, 8 packs of Keiju. 1 box of Eevee Heroes. Oh, Jeff has to be referring to the Korean Eevee Heroes. All right, let me set this over here. And we'll get that box of Dress Up Darling. Dress Up Darling's been quite popular. Oh man, look at those slabs in the background. What the hell? These are not for sale. They have not had their prices checked. We were, I'm sorry, I made it look like these were for sale. They were for sale in the past on 6, 9, and 7, but these are currently not for sale. I have to make content out of them, and they need repricing and everything. There's some other cards. Cool stuff, right? I gotta go put this to the side. Jeff buying Pokemon, is he feeling okay? Yeah, let me go get some Eevee Heroes. And you need some Keiju too, huh? And let me turn this down. This music is kind of blaring. Alright. Eevee Heroes. All right. Don't forget, guys, we added some really hot Tops first movie to the menu. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, by the way. Now, did we already have some Keiju open? Yes, we did. I believe that's 8 packs. And we also have a giveaway box we got to finish. We never finished the giveaway box. That's the giveaway box. Now, if you'll give me a moment, I got to set it up. It's not up yet. There we go. It is set up now. Well, we have 70 viewers. That's nice. We're only 13 minutes in. All right. Yeah, last night was terrible. You know what happened? We had to reset the stream twice, and it killed our viewership. And between the second and third time, my internet went down for like maybe 20 minutes because there was an actual outage out here in Lake of the Ozarks. They were doing maintenance. And so when I got it running for the third time, there's just nobody left. Everyone just, they're like, all right, I'm out of here. That's how it is when people want to watch like a TV show, a live stream. Dude, having disconnects is death, man. Your show's over the moment you have a disconnect, like a serious one that lasts more than a minute. People go, all right, I'm clicking out of here. Really tough to have that happen. All right. NHCC said you forgot his box. Ooh, let me look into that. All right. You forgot my box order last stream. You were supposed to start with it. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure we're doing the first order first. There's the Carlton Wick Suicune. So we did that one. Could you give me more information about that? Here's Jennifer. Yeah, Hathim, Taihua, Jonathan. Are you saying it's like one I literally forgot? Like I should have opened it in the stream and I missed it? I gotta ship your stuff. We were talking about shipping your stuff. Here's an NHCC. Jump me in the Moltres break. I'm a little confused. It was ordered right before my Moltres break. Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, box of that stuff everyone is arguing about. Thanks, mister. Hope your day been well. That one? You said I never opened that one? All right, well, that means this box is yours. That's not Jeff's. That's Mr. NHCC's. All right. Here we go. NHCC's box. Oh, I just got a message on my eBay's. Hold on. Let me check that message, too. Man, my life is sleep, breathe, eat Pokemon cards. I do not get any kind of break in between. It's kind of crazy. It's like a fever dream. I'm like 35 now. What the hell? It's like a very good job, but also it's your whole life. All right, so let me go ahead and pop this open up. Ready? Hey, mister, from our alt combo, Rayquaza cards are up 4%. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Let's see. Peel this open. Slip these out. My darling dress up or something like that, right? If NHCC pulls a Siggy, we write for Jeff. Now, this is his box though, because his order predates Jeff's order. So his is, if we didn't open this for NHCC, then we owe it to him. In fact, I'm pretty sure we didn't, because I would have remembered struggling to get this into his box. I would have remembered that, because his box is full. All right, so here we are, another lovely day. We have our excellent Moltres break, a chance for a nice vintage Pokemon card that's already graded 10. How nice is that? All right. I've thought about hosting a raw card grade as well. That was pretty popular in the past, where it's like instead of having a slab up here, we get like an ungraded card. Oh, you did get an SSR in this box. That's cool. SSR Santa Claus. Is that the dress-up darling aspect of the show? So she's in her Santa Claus outfit. Use the correct grammar. Yeah, come on, Alex! Fredericks will set you straight, slowly but surely. Who? What? Ah! That's her face. That's my face when you pull a hot card. Okay, here's this. So we're officially started. We're 17 minutes in, opening cards now. Just in time for the holidays. It's the holiday season. So shloop-dee-doo, bippity-bop. Oh, I'm tired of these Gaifus, man. There should be an option in the menu, remove all Gaifus from my bag. Like, what the hell? Look at this guy. Some kind of freaking dude foo, man. And there we are. How close is the jungle getting? And give it the 6. I just started a seal collection. Yay, I guess. Here's this. I'm sorry. Seal collections are the most boring way to collect. People buy sealed because they think it's more conservative than investing in slabs. But if you've been watching my slab videos, you can see all my slabs have gone way up in value. That's because the slabs and the boxes are related to each other in price, right? Right, like let's say you had a booster box with a slab in it. Not a slab, but like a Pokemon card that when you graded it, it only sold for like 20 bucks. Well, that box will never go up in price. It just won't. Nobody wants it. They don't want a booster box with the best card going for $10. They want a box where the best card goes for $1,000. And so some cards are just really expensive and they keep going up and the booster box follows them. That's what happens. So as the card goes up, so does the booster box. So like we were looking at Lugia. Well, Lugia is just this really desirable Pokemon and there's not enough of them. So his price goes up and so Aquapolis goes up and people try to open more of it. And so they're closely related to each other. But if you get like Vivid Voltage, right, should you invest in that? Well, no, because the slabs aren't going up in value. So the slabs in the box, they're not uncorrelated to each other. You know what I'm saying? NHCC, although you could maybe make an argument that even if a slab was only worth $10, maybe a card shop still finds value in trying to liquidate some unsealed product, or, sealed product, not unsealed. NHCC says give guy food a 6. NHCC. Now you're going to make me work. You're going to make me work. You want this one? Here you go, 6. This one's made out of rainbow stuff. There we go. All right. Give the guy food to 6. Okay, now let me go find this bag. You're going to make me work. Do I look like I want to do that? Like I want to work? He's nice. Me want Disney 100. True, we should get Disney 100 back on the menu because it's got that shot for the Steamboat Willie. But I worry that that was a fad and maybe the fad's faded a little bit. There's still like one of ones to go after. All right, back down to it. So we're back to Jeff now. Jeff, you are lucky that was not the hot box, maybe the next box. In fact, technically that one had the Santa Claus in it, which is an SSR Plus, so that's not bad. But it wasn't a signature, so that's an important cue. Shame on you making Mr. do his damn job. Shame! For shame! Okay, let's get these kaijus open. Kaijus? All right. All right, you ready? My life was easy till these hooligans came and made me do my job. Here's another holo. Boy, the political fallout from the election of Donald J. Trump is so intense. I go on my social media, and it's all anyone's talking about. There's a million meltdown videos, and people are just saying like the craziest stuff, and it's really addicting, actually. It's like you want to watch it. The meltdowns are half the fun, but also all the news reporters just kind of shaking their head going, there we go, I don't know. Which minorities are we going to blame for voting for Trump? Those Hispanic men? God. There we go. So you're telling me I have to work to make money? Stupid to see the way the Democrats are reacting to it. Well, what you don't see is many of them going, some of them, but not many of them are not saying, well, we're not connecting with the average working class American, which is what they need to say. But I think Bernie Sanders kind of came out, that was his message. He didn't go after black male voters. You're misogynists. He didn't go after Latino voters, which, by the way, is why Trump won. He won because of the minority vote. And instead, he just said, we're not taking care of the working class. So Bernie Sanders probably should have always been the Democrat nominee, by the way. Bernie Sanders is still kicking and alive. He still sounds good. You guys could have had Bernie Sanders. There you go. And you got Kamala Harris instead. And it's like, you got Kamala Harris and Biden. Probably should have always been Bernie Sanders. There you are. He was on the Theo Vaughn podcast. I don't agree with all of his thoughts. In fact, I disagree with quite a lot of it. But I get the concept, I get the concept of there's these hyper wealthy people. They're living in a castle right next to you while you live in a tent in New York or in California. And it's just awful. And, hey, maybe they should pay more taxes. So I get all that. I don't necessarily agree with the severity of the policies around those ideas, nor do I think that the solution to all problems is socialism. The solution is to get everyone working and into a good paying job. That's the solution. So everyone needs to have some kind of skill or something like that. But, I get him. I understand him. The thing is, he sounds a lot smarter than anything I've heard Biden say. And he sounds a lot way smarter than anything I've heard Kamala Harris say. And he just didn't get picked 2 times in a row. He ran twice, and he lost both primaries. First, he lost to Hillary Clinton because they cheated. Do you guys remember that? Hillary Clinton and the DNC were cheating so that Hillary Clinton could win. They were feeding Hillary Clinton the debate questions. And then after that, it was not a cheat, but he lost to Biden, which I guess is fine because Biden ultimately won. But is it fine? Because in the end, 4 years later, Biden kind of hands the win over to Trump. He left the second run late, and then they chose Kamala, and she was just awful. So, I feel like you could have just had Bernie Sanders on the second run. He's still alive. He's still kicking it. He's still well-spoken. And, he just seems so much smarter than what you guys ended up with. There you go. All right. Mr. Anting can't see my comment. Says Alex. What'd you say, Alex? Steamboat Willie sold for a lot recently. Wow. There's a lot of homeless people in California. They forced that man out for Hillary. Siri, how many homes does Bernie Sanders own? Let's see. But will Trump get rid of the fentanyl? That's a good question. I think that the Democrats could have gotten rid of it in the previous 4 years, and then that would have been one of their big sort of like accomplishments that they brag about. We'll see if Trump gets rid of it. I think whoever gets rid of it is going to get to claim that they were the ones who got rid of fentanyl. So I think that's a big deal. But yeah, fentanyl's crazy, man. It killed like 115,000 people a year. That's like the deadliest thing in America right now is just fentanyl. Fentanyl and obesity, I'd say. Obesity, which gives us all the other diseases. All right. I miss when Streamlabs said our order out loud. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Streamlabs doesn't allow that anymore. That's why we stopped it like 4 years ago. I got booted off Streamlabs. I got banned from Streamlabs. And I finally got a hold of them. I called them and they said, well, it's simple. Streamlabs was never designed to be a payment for goods platform. And so you must not use it that way. And I said, all right, I promise not to do that. And then they unbanned me. Because at the time we were kind of sending like $1 million of money through Streamlabs to buy Pokemon cards. And they didn't realize it was for product. All right. The spoon is the deadliest weapon in America. Yeah, well, we're going to have the Robert F. Kennedy guy in now, and I'm very curious to see what he does. There you go. I love the thought of him kind of pushing... Wait, that was a cold box. No! Oh, that sucks, Jeff. You got one of the cold boxes. Oh, that just sucks, dude. A cold box of EV Heroes. Maybe the next box has a hit in it then. So when it comes to the Korean boxes, sometimes you open the box and there's no hit in it. That sucks, man. I'd have raised the price of each box and have a guarantee that if you pull a cold box, you get a second box immediately. Would you guys accept that? Or do you think that's a bad strategy? And keep my prices as low as possible. Because we could raise the price maybe like $5 extra per box. And if we did that, let me think. Because I think there's either 2 or 3 cold boxes per case. No, it might be like four cold boxes per case. Might be about 4. So I could calculate the cost of that and then divide the number of boxes in the case by that price and then add that to the price per box. Low prices, bad strategy. Raise the price, low, raise. Did you know the U.S. is the only nation that allows medication commercials? I saw Robert Kennedy talking about that. He says there's only 2 countries in the world that allow it, New Zealand and America. And yeah, so we all get unhealthy and then we try to consume drugs to fix it. And he wants us to just be healthy. That's a crazy strategy. I don't know about it. It's too soon. I'm scared. I'm not ready for it. Oh, look what I've got. Ugh. So I've got this with me because we got to restock those Cardos cards. Let me put this somewhere, though. I'm not ready to do that right now. Where can I put this? I'm going to put it on top of that jungle box. There we go. I got to do that sometime. It'll be slow and meticulous. You got to get all the cards out of those holders, and that's really hard to do without damaging the cards. And then you also got to sleeve them into those, what are they? The competitive deck sleeves or whatever for playing the game. I got to get them in there. You guys ready for Thanksgiving? We're on our way to Thanksgiving. Woo. It is the 7th of November. Yay! Norway has medicine ads. Bad strategy, make them pay triple for a bad box. That's right. If you get a bad box, you have to pay double for it. Double, triple, double. Yo, Cardos restock. Yeah, it's not ready though. It could take like a week. It's real slow. I'll probably do a little bit each night. There we go. A lot of good cards in the Cardos box right now, just not Charizard. Okay. All right. TCC, can I send for a Star Wars Chrome? You sure can. They're $22 per pack. I have 1 box of it. That's 18 packs. It's the new Star Wars Chrome. There's actually 2 different sets of Star Wars Chrome for 2024. So it's the latest one. Yo! This girl. Who's this girl with the white hair and the white lashes? Look, she got white eyelashes too. She looking devious. for a weekend for Thanksgiving. I know, I'm ready for that Thanksgiving, man. Big fan. I like that the hits are at the end. Makes things a lot simpler. Here's my darling dress up whispering in this poor simp's ear. He's probably going to give her like attention and money and affirmation. And she's going to get to stay at his place while he goes to work all day. And then she's going to build up some kind of OnlyFans account. And then she says, I'm out of here. I don't even love you anymore. I got all these other guys simping for me online because they see my cooter. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right, there we go. God, I'm so angry. Here's an omelet. God. Here's a holo. That's the hit. Here's a holo. I don't have family here in Thanksgiving, so I'm feeding the homeless at my nearest Costco. Hey, good for you. That's a nice thing to do. Here we are. Here we are. And that little white-haired card, I don't really know if it has any value, to tell you the truth. There's so many of them in a box. All right, so the last box was a little hotter, but let's check the back for signatures now, right? Could have a signature in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no luck. No such luck. Harris 2028. She could run again. Maybe she would be a lot better at it. You know, who was it? It was a Republican, Ted Cruz. When Ted Cruz ran against Donald Trump, he was not a very good politician. But over the years, he's gotten better at acting. He's gotten a better look, a better style. And I think all that plays a big role, you know. But I don't think she will. I don't think Kamala Harris ever really wanted to run that badly. We are. All right, very nice. I just have a feeling like it's not her favorite thing necessarily. All right. I think she has a very weak backstory too, and that makes it much harder to win. I think if your backstory is you're some politician's side chick, it's not a good look for President of the United States. I think Americans agreed with that. I think that's why they so overwhelmingly voted for Trump or didn't vote for her. You know, she didn't get their support because they said, we're not doing this. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Woo! Very good. Setting this here. Setting this here. Setting this here. Ooh, that's a nice haunter. Here's Charizard Rare Candy and the sexy red-haired girl. There we go. She was a side chick in the 2000s too. TCC, have you seen Topps is printing a new Disney Chrome set? Are they actually doing that? That's nuts. Way too much. Overprinted. Can we just call it split gender president? Born a man, walks like a woman? Kind of sick of this whole genderism thing. You know, identity politics is a really big deal these days. There it is, the girl waifu break. This is a very expensive card in a 10. Give it a try. All right, where are we? Robert Tumman, he says, to my slab away, shout out to my bald-headed single moms who voted for Trump. Bald-headed single moms. What? All right, Robert. This song's so good. Okay, Robert Tumman. And this goes down to 300 now. Oops. Is my num lock off? What the hell? What the hell? 300. John Lucas. Hi, mister. Can I get a Bill Divide Bright, my dress up darling? Times 6? Times 6 of them? Yeah, I guess you can do that. Oh my God. Times 6 of them? That's a lot. All right, so I think the price has to move slightly. I'm about to sell out of these. I will leave the price the same. We'll just sell through them, okay? I don't know anything about these, but I'm going to need to contact my supplier. So how popular are these? Let me contact my supplier about this. All right. I just need to know if I can still grab them by the blank if they had to buy it. What? The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. That got canceled too, man. That got canceled. People rejected that. They said, that's trashy. One day, people in the future are going to watch that and be like, this is ridiculous. Let's see. Okay, this is Rigo Rockstar going in. Free box, Rigo Rockstar. It's Rigo Birdo Gill, right? Mors Mordre. Is that a new name? I don't recognize that name. The Limper. What's up, The Limper? All right, there they are. Very good. I'm Rob from the UK. You change your name a lot. You change your name a lot. All right, there we go. All right, very nice. There we go. Came for the Pokemon card, stay for political analysis, Peanut to the moon. Nuts out for Peanut. Do you guys really think Peanut had an effect? I mean like somebody who was about to vote Kamala, or maybe a swing voter, or maybe like somebody who was going to stay home, and then Peanut gets killed, and the lady who snitched on Peanut was like a Democrat Kamala voter. Do you think Peanut actually caused anyone to vote Trump? Wouldn't that be interesting to know the answer? I'd love to know the answer. Oh. Because when it happened, Trump immediately came out in favor of the squirrel. Maybe one or two people. I genuinely think Peanut swung the election. Oh my God, dude. Imagine. That'd be so crazy. Where's the Gengar Stadium at? It's done. Gengar Stadium is over. I don't remember who pulled it. Somebody did. You can use our channel in Discord called the Breaks History to look up when the break occurred. There'll be the name of the break and the link to the stream, and then you can scroll through the stream and find it. We have a new Diglett break. There's a little Diglett up there. The new Diglett break is this extremely lovely Pichu 10. There's not a lot of Pichus in the hobby to collect. Did you ever notice that? You don't get a lot of options for Pichu. This is a very clean Pichu. Happens to be the Joker card from the deck, so that's even better because it says Joker on the side. So if you like collecting Joker cards, here it is. So Pichu Joker, PSA 10. It's a 2 and 12 break, right? The other card in the break is this pretty nice Vintage Ekans from EX Sandstorm. So this actually gets a 10. And yeah, it's just a lovely card. Really low population. They're both low population. Why don't I take a moment and show you guys just how rare both of these are. So this kind of break is a break where it's not extra expensive because it's not like Gengar, Umbreon, Charizard, right? Everyone just wants Gengar, Umbreon, Charizard. Okay, you see this Ekans? You've probably never even seen it before. You know why? Because it's actually population 3. So there's 3 PSA 10s of this in the world. Just 3. Okay? Yeah, it's pretty rare. This is not even niche. EX Sandstorm is a mainline set. They just didn't print a lot of it, and nobody opened a lot of it. It's a mainline set from Pokemon. It's so rare that there's only 3 of them graded 10. All right, and the Pichu, are you ready for the Pichu? Okay, so the population on the Pichu is just 9. That's right, I get you guys the good stuff. These are rare vintage Pokemon cards. That's 2000, and this is 2003. This is old vintage stuff with population 3 and 9. And they've gone into a fun little break. So you can open up modern cards all day long, or you can buy a spot in a break for some truly rare vintage stuff. I read somewhere that they had voters take a poll, and about 20,000 people mentioned Peanut in their answer. Are you serious? 20,000 people? Wow. Here we are. It was pretty messed up when I read about it. I mean, yeah, it was pretty messed up. It made me think there's probably more to the story or something. Like, they killed the raccoon, too. Why? Why didn't they just put the raccoon in some kind of, like, sanctuary or something, right? They can't do that? while they process this guy, they can't give him a chance to get a license. Remember, he wasn't allowed to own the pets because he was unlicensed. And they couldn't be like, oh, we can put your squirrel in some sanctuary, some animal sanctuary until you try to get a license. No, they just immediately killed the squirrel. The argument is that the squirrel bit somebody. But it's like, I'd be like, bro, this squirrel's been living with me for 7 years. Here's the proof. I put out videos daily of the squirrel for the last 7 years. They're like, nah, he has rabies. We got to kill him. We got to cut his little head off. They couldn't have just taken rabies shots and just been like, we don't think he's got rabies. We'll just take a rabies shot. I mean, if he had rabies, they'd have to take a rabies shot either way. So he could have just taken his rabies shot. No, cut his little head off. And then after that, the raccoon as well. They just wanted to kill him. That's what was going on. And it makes you wonder why. Like, why did they want to kill him? Were they mad at this dude? Is it just that the government's that careless? Like, they really don't care? They're like, we don't give a shit. We're supposed to kill these, you know? We have a policy that says, take your squirrel and cut the head off and then kill his raccoon friend at the same time. Yeah, but they have like 7 million followers. We don't care. What? If that's the case, those guys in the government royally screwed up. They should all be fired. The department should be shut down and reopened under new management. And then this guy needs to be compensated for the killing of those animals and the lost potential income for his social media accounts. And some kind of new policy should be written to just maybe be slightly more reasonable. Like, how hard is it to just rehouse the squirrel for a minute with some wildlife sanctuary like a zoo, right? Until they can figure out a little more details about it. But I'm sure when they pulled him out of his house, he told them, like, hold on, that's my social media squirrel with 7 million followers. You know, he's not rabid. You don't have to kill him. He probably didn't even expect that to happen. But as you recall, they ransacked his house and they questioned his wife's immigration status. So I don't think this was just about the animals. I think something else was going on too. But just the fact that they killed the squirrel and the raccoon is really frustrating because, you know, they're just animals. You didn't have to do that. You could have just held them for a minute. Could have held them for like 2 days or something. Offered to send them off to a sanctuary somewhere. Somebody probably would have taken them. If a sanctuary heard that internet famous squirrel needs to be housed, somebody would have been like, me, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. See this internet famous squirrel? We need to kill him or house him. Oh, I'll take him. And then the person's story becomes, I saved Peanut the squirrel. No, they just said, kill that squirrel right away. Now, wait a second. Did we check the backs? We didn't check the backs, did we? We didn't check the backs on these. You got to check the backs on these. That's how they work. Okay, you ready? Girl. She's all dressed up. Guy. Okay. Check the backs of the cards. Mister, check the backs. Hey, he did have 7 years to make them legal, though. Yeah, but, you know, that's just how it goes, you know. That doesn't mean, okay, so he's pulled over by the cops now or whatever. The lady snitched on him. And they're like, you don't have a license? It's like, I don't have a license. I'd be like, okay, well, can the squirrels just be housed in some... I can pay for the squirrel... Obviously, I can pay for the squirrels to be placed into some kind of sanctuary while we apply for the license to have a simple pet squirrel. Now, we got to cut the head off this damn thing. What? So, well, yeah, it might have rabies. Okay, well, what about the raccoon? He didn't buy anyone. Yeah, we got to kill him too. Like, why? So, yeah, it's real bad. But I'm just preaching to the choir. I think you guys all agree with me on this subject. It's absolutely nasty what happened. And it made it into the campaign. It made it into the Trump campaign. He was so fast on that. What? Look at this girl. She's so happy. There we go. Here's a holo. So if you get bit and there's no way to prove the animal has rabies, the insurance might not cover the $20,000 shot. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I get that, but then, you know, that still doesn't explain the raccoon. Here we are. They had to kill the raccoon, too. Did the raccoon bite somebody? If the raccoon also bit them, maybe that also makes sense. Ew, look at that. It has like a notch up there. That's not me. That's just how it was produced. Back view is always better than the front. Hey! Now, that is not true, necessarily. This guy's making statements. I don't like them. He did have 7 years. We have a felon president. We're concerned about a squirrel. The squirrel's the most important part. There we go. That's a lot of Democrats hold on to the felony thing, right? But what is the actual charges in the felony? One felony charge is that he used like campaign money to pay off a corn star to be quiet. All right. That's insane. Throw him in jail, right? I'm sure he had enough money of his own to just do it. There must have, if he truly did that, then he's probably just lazy. But, you know, it's not like he's a billionaire. It's not like the money was a problem. He wasn't trying to necessarily, in my opinion, he was not trying to abuse the funds. I think another charge was he in theory, overvalued his property when applying for a loan with a bank in New York. But even the bank said, we're not a victim. We agreed to that loan, and he paid it back. So that was another one of the felonies. I think another one was that he brought documented, what do they call those? He brought secret documents home with him, right? That only the president is supposed to have access to. So he brought those to his Mar-a-Lago home. And then ironically, it turned out Biden had done the same thing. And then I don't know what other charges. Maybe you refresh my memory, but those were the majority of the charges. It's basically, in other words, a lot of people feel the charges are just kind of made up by our court systems and by our judicial system in order to tie him up so he couldn't campaign, so that they could slap the felony name onto him. He's a felon. And it totally backfired. The American people saw right through it. They said, no way, dude. That's political. That's political oppression. That's jailing your opponent. That's the term I'm looking for. Jailing your opponent. It's an illegitimate move. It's a dirty, low, underhanded move. And so a lot of Americans agreed with that, and I think that is a part of the reason why he won. They did not want it. Think about if he lost. If he lost, the future of politics becomes Republicans and Democrats look to jail their opponent. Is that what you really want? You want that to become a legitimate move? Hey, what stupid loan did this guy apply for 20 years ago? Oh, really? That's how he evaluated his home? Quick! Charge him as a felon! We're going to need to charge you a lot of money for that. Maybe $10 billion? How dare you? No, it's clearly a jailing your opponent move. It's an abuse of the justice system. Ooh. And a lot of Americans agree with that. And I haven't heard any good counter arguments to it. There we go. I've lived my entire life terrified of getting rabies. Oh, have you seen those videos on YouTube of people who have it? And they know they have it. It's like, you know, you're on your way out. Awful stuff. Children who caught it, maybe like in India, they got bit by a wild dog. Their parents didn't really understand the risks. Here we are. And then the child has rabies, and it's all documented. Awful stuff. Awful stuff. But also scientific studies on rabies. That's not a fun subject. I remember the last time we talked about it, people did not like that subject. So that is not a fun subject. I got a total of 3 rabies shots. Woo! Trump is king. That's right. King Trump, King of America. We're putting his crown on him, and he's going to rule forever. Democrats are all going, no! All right. Now, that guy will be out in 4 years. The question is, what's the next race look like? Will J.D. Vance run for president? There we go. All right. Because Trump's whole political movement is so successful now, the next candidate is likely going to repeat it to some degree. God Emperor Trump. Mister, who's your NFL football team? I'm in Missouri, so for me it would be the Chiefs. We are. But I don't watch a ton of sports, so I'm not like a huge sports guy. I'm a nerdy Pokemon card opening guy. Trump and Snoop Dogg are smoking a blunt together right now. Trump and Snoop Dogg. We are. Where did the 15 million votes from 2020 election go? All right, guys. So what Trent is talking about, there's a pattern where every year the Democrats get roughly 65 million votes. And it's year over year over year. They get about 65 million. Then suddenly, during the Biden election, there were 80 million. That's an additional 15 million votes. It's not a small number. That's huge, right? To go from 65 to 80 million is a really, really large increase in the vote. And then when it comes to this election, the number fell back down to 65. So more conspiracy theorists are saying, there is in fact a pretty clear line of evidence that there were too many votes cast in 2020. It doesn't add up. Where'd all these mystery voters come from? Where'd they go? They voted that one time and then they disappeared. In fact, Joe Biden got 10 million more votes than Obama did. Joe Biden got 10 million more votes than Obama did. It's really, really, really high. So a lot of the people who think that the election was stolen via maybe like election computers or fake mail-in ballots, a lot of those guys now feel even more triggered because of the 65 million voter turnout in the just previous election. It does look pretty weird. It's like 65, 65, 65, 80 million, 65. That's what it looks like. It's like, wow. Here we are. And also the nature of it. Trump's winning, and then at about 3 a.m. in the morning, the votes stop coming in for Trump. They just end. And then Joe Biden just vertically grows. Vertically, just straight up. We are. So it does look suspicious, at least, but you know, there's no way to prove anything. Here we are. I think it's annoying when people believe that election interference, or not election interference, election cheating is impossible. Like nobody could do it. It's like, well, yeah, cheating's possible. The question is whether it really happened or not. But you know, you're supposed to go with the conventional wisdom. No, there was no cheating. We would never do that. There's too many security risks. You know, nobody could get away with that. And you have to trust the system or else the democracy falls apart. What's interesting, though, no matter what, at the end of the day, Trump actually became more powerful in his re-election 4 years later. So I don't think Trump would have had that much power 4 years prior. Joe Biden got into office, did a pretty poor job. I think Americans agree he did a pretty poor job. And so 4 years later, Trump now has a supermajority. He's got control of the Senate, control of the House of Congress, and he's got a stacked Supreme Court. He's like Superman right now politically. He can do whatever he wants for a little while. Trump's going to be able to do whatever he wants. And then the midterms are going to roll around, and Democrats will have a chance to take control of the Senate or Congress again. So for about 2 years, Trump's going to get to pass any policy he wants, and no one can stop him. They can argue about it, like the Democrats can complain. They can't actually get the votes to stop him. And so I think that's very interesting. I'm curious to see what he works on. We are. All right. Check the brakes. You forgot the backs. These darn backs. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's check the other ones. You ready? All right. Back shots, mister. All right, I believe it's this upper portion. Here we go. Some of these. Gotta look for those back cards. All right, stop the count. Placing this back over here. All right. Oops. Very nice. And there we go. All right, there we go. Tossing that away. John Lucas. Thank you, John. Free Pokies for everyone, says Marsh Weber. That's true. We're doing a booster box giveaway. There we go. But only one person's going to get that free booster box. So far, what I've noted is no signatures. I've also noted no SSR pluses. Interesting. So this has so far been a tough round, John Lucas. But you've got 2 more boxes. This could be the double box to do it. All right, you ready? Show the breaks. We got this beautiful Moltres at 6. We got this Halo. That's not Halo. This one's Halo. Nobody is in the new Halo break yet. It's a very fancy artwork. It also got a 10. So this is a very good artwork. It's the Halo 2 artwork. Check this out. Jigglypuff is up to 6. So he's moving along nicely. We got this one here. We got this one here. We got the Gengar. Gengar Sublist is almost done. We got the pink hair girl one. Hello Kitty still at 9 spots. So there you go. You've seen the breaks. I'll leave this one in the front because this one's the fastest moving. The Moltres is. All right. The case is hot for someone that wants to snipe. Wink, wink. All right. All right. There we go. Well, the case is only hot if 3 signatures don't come out right here. I'm in. Stop the count. All right. Oh. Yeah, I think, a lot of people on the right were being called crazy conspiracy theorists over the whole, stolen election story. And they feel more maybe validated this time around because the votes seem to follow that same pattern as before. And it was only that year that Biden won with the 3 a.m. votes. Remember that? We were watching the election last night. How strange would it have been if at 3 a.m. Kamala Harris just suddenly flipped everything and won. That would be really weird looking. It would be like, what? All right, you ready? Here goes. Here we are. I personally do not believe it, but I'm also not sort of like believing with 100% certainty that it's impossible. So for me, I think that Joe Biden likely just won, and the mail-in votes just allowed a lot of people to easily vote from home. That's what I think probably happened. All right. I read a box at the beginning, but all the votes haven't been counted yet, lol, so that's why the total is lower. Oh, what's the total now? Excuse me. All right. Is it really far-fetched to think more people voted to try and keep Trump out? Yeah, exactly. So it's not that far-fetched to think that people really just turned out to definitely win that election. And then maybe with Kamala Harris, they just didn't. They said, I don't know. She sucks. Last two boxes. It's not over for our friend, Mr. John Lucas. We're going to try and pull him a... Oh, there it is. Try and pull him a Siggy. Wait! That's the wrong signature! No, it's a Waifu. Oh, man. That is a Waifu. Darn. Okay, here's this girl here. The Red Mirage. Right. Some people were saying the Red Mirage. That it did not end up being true. Here we are. Here we are. I think that one guy, what was his name? Alan Lichtman or something like that? The guy who correctly predicts elections every year. I think watching him kind of lose his stuff, lose his S word. Should I curse in this stream? Am I allowed to curse? Watching him lose his shit when Pennsylvania went to Trump is almost like healing. Because he's so snobby, dude. He's got such a I know everything look on his face and sound in his voice. He's way too confident. He's like arrogant about it. And yeah, when it came in poorly for him, you could see the stress in his eyes, and he rubbed his forehead or whatever. It's a really funny moment. That moment went viral too. He was in a live stream during the election. There we go. Very nice. 6. I'll trade you the Waifu. Peanut's Instagram followers have raised $180,000 in 9 hours. Damn, dude. Peanut wave. Nuts out for Peanut. Okay, let's see. All right, here's a holo. One story that does upset me was the story of the Iowan pollster. The one who said, well, the women are going to flip Iowa for Trump. And then Iowa was like as deep red as Missouri. Not even close to doing what the pollsters said. It really makes me question the pollsters, because I feel like maybe what they're doing is claiming they can see facts to try and make what they're talking about occur. Does that make sense? This is an SR plus. All right, SR plus. Maybe one more signature in here, okay? Don't give up. The back of these cards could hold a signature. Here we go. But as I was saying, I feel like their goal maybe was to try and make it, happen. Because imagine you're a woman in Iowa hearing that women in Iowa are going to flip Iowa for Trump. And so you go, oh, man, I got to get out there and vote, man, because I think it's going to happen. So I'm starting to believe that the pollsters are just also propagandists. That's it. They're just other propagandists. They were so wrong. It wasn't even close. Here we are. They're either very bad at reading polls, or it's worse than that. It's actual propaganda. The polls are. To try and make stuff happen. Here we are. But I actually think it's propaganda. That's my theory. There we are. How can you be so wrong with your polls? There we go. So not next year. 4 years from now, I am ignoring the polls. They are not a predictor. They weren't a predictor 8 years ago either. All right, there we go. Let's see. I think they might be propagandists. Very nice. No signature on the back of those. You get one signature out of that round. The Waifu. He's so clean. Let me calculate how many single cards there are in a base set box. I'm nuts for Peanut. 6, why are you so corrupted? I bet our gang out here could crowdfund a base set box. There we go. Oh, we hosted a base set box break. We could host another. Do you guys like the base set box breaks? Do you prefer those over like, I don't know, like Jungle? Is it official? Missouri is not getting a casino. It's official. It's really sad. It's going to cause me to leave Lake of the Ozarks. I'm no longer as interested in staying. This is the casino they've been talking about building for like, I swear to God, like 3 years. And so now that it's just failed in the vote, it's like, what's the reason to stay here? They're not going to build the casino. It's such an underdeveloped part of Missouri. The lake itself is very beautiful. Lots of nature. Very beautiful, especially on the right days. So beautiful. But the downside to Lake of the Ozarks, so underdeveloped, like crazy underdeveloped. And it just needs more stuff to do. So the casino would have been such an amazing game. And they just all voted it down. So, and it was people in St. Louis and Kansas City and Springfield, people who don't even live here, voted it down. And so it's like something you can't even control. And I honestly think the reason they do that is because they don't want casino competition. They want a casino monopoly where they live. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true. All right, John Lucas. Well, you got so much stuff. You're getting a new box. We're getting you a double box. You're getting what I call the double box. Yeah, why would St. Louis vote it down? It's just upsetting. You would think St. Louis would say yes to a new casino in Lake of the Ozarks. They got casinos. They got like 3 of them. We can't have one of them? No, bro. Casinos for us only. Sad, dude. It's ridiculous. All right. There we go. That's if they let you leave. There we go. John Lucas, new box. Got your other box in the shipping area. Angsty teen with the beanie, 101 views, 30 likes, still am, but just not a teen. Mr. Moving means no stream. That's if they let you leave, probably ruin the area. No, it would not ruin the area. It'd make the area much, much, much better. Much, much better. This area has nothing to do. It would have entertainment. It would have gambling, which is fun to a certain degree. If you're not the kind of person to gamble and, like poker and blackjack, right? But then there would be like more restaurants, which is desperately needed out here. And, they talked about their plans for the casino. It wasn't just going to be a casino. It was going to be an entertainment complex. And we lost all that because people in St. Louis say no to that. Oh, effing crazy, dude. All right, we've got 18 orders in queue. What the hell? 18 orders. Roel Campos, Mr. Roel. Okay, so let's see. I'll text my wife and let her know. He just finished Zapdos. Ooh. Let me go get that Zapdos. Oh, it's this one, huh? Zapdos Moltres right here. All right. I'll close this out. Very nice job. So this is a completed slab away. If you guys understand slab away, you get to pay something down over time. Oh, your name's already on the back. How nice is that? One of those orders belongs to me. I'll get this up on the table real quick. You just bought those, so I might as well show this one off. That was priced on $724. Let me go ahead and get a new price for it. So that is the Sealdoss Blastoise. Give me a moment. I love this song, by the way. This is like one of my favorite songs for sure. Sealdoss. All right, and we're going to sort by highest price because it's going to sort this guy to the top. Okay, as of now, there's only one for sale for 3.5. So that 1400 one is no longer valid. Let me check this out, though. All right. There's only one for sale, 3.5 thousand. It's not a surprise. The Sealdoss cards are extremely rare. If you didn't know that. Sealdoss cards are exceptionally rare. But to go from 1.4 to 3.5 seems kind of like a stretch. So my price is going to be cheaper than theirs, but it's going to get a green label. All right. Okay. It's going to say, well, we're not halfway through November, so it's say 11.24. The population on a card like this is probably less than 10. That's how rare it is. Probably less than 10. So now we've got, closing this out. We got people in CASHAPP. We got a Bank of America order. Here's an order from NHCC. Okay, we took care of NHCC. He's going to let me choose the shipping items for him. Thank you. And now we have an order from Andy Dirksen, 2 packs of the new Star Wars Chrome. Now, just a warning, I only have 1 box of the new Star Wars Chrome. This is it. You know, I ordered a couple boxes of it, and they're coming from different sources, and this one showed up first, so we just have these 18 packs. We don't have a ton of it. Make it 1,300. I don't think I will. Not if the only one for sale is like 25. I know how rare it is because the Charizard's like 10,000 or something, isn't it? The Charizard's, I don't remember the Charizard for Sealed Dust, but I think it was like $10,000 last time I saw it. And that card's like pop 3. A single card would be hundreds of dollars a person. Okay, you ready? Andy Dirksen. Ooh, very pretty. Okay, that's the Rhyhorn. Nice. Oh, you guys can pre-order these because I'm going to probably run out. But you can pre-order them to have more of them in a row. Just raring to go when they actually arrive. There's Han Solo. He's clearly a refractor. I like the interesting quality that goes into these. They look so nice. Okay, and then the other order is... Okay, here's Leia freeing Han Solo. There's the new droid. He's a soccer ball. Here's Anakin Skywalker being cool. Oh, is that numbered? It's not numbered, but that is Count Dooku, Sith Lord. Very nice. You remember the battle between him and Anakin Skywalker in Episode 2? And it was kind of like this weird battle where they were zoomed into the faces. You couldn't really see the lightsabers too much. There was an actual explanation for that. The actor for Count Dooku is so old, he can't actually lightsaber duel. And I never thought of that before. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Somebody remind me of his name. But this dude was like almost 90 when he did that role. He was like 80-something. And he just couldn't really lift the lightsaber above his head. He couldn't swing too fast. He was really, really, really old. Andy Dirksen. So in movie number 3, he has another battle with Anakin, but what they do is they replace him with a stunt double. Okay, and that's why that fight's so much better. Yeah, they have a very good fight in movie number 3 because he has a stunt double step in for him. Ah, here we are. The numbers are on the back, except signatures. Hits can be 3rd card in the pack, too. Oh, okay, well. That's an important detail. You want me to check? All right. Not in this pack. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to run out of these. I only have 1 box of it. This guy's a rainbow. He's got kind of a rainbow tint to him. Maybe this is considered a hit. Christopher Lee. That's right. Christopher Lee. What a great guy. So many famous roles from Christopher Lee. All right, there we go. Andy Dirksen. Thank you, Andy. Isn't he dead? He passed away, yeah. He lived a good life. He lived a very long, famous life. So he's a cool dude. Everyone's got to go one day. You hope to be as cool as him when you go. Joseph Jones, could you put me into a few slab breaks? I could probably do that. 1, 2, 3. So Joseph Jones wants to go into a couple slab breaks. All right, that's 3 of them. And, well, I will put you into the Pichu break, probably. The Moltres break. And, I don't know. I don't think you're a grill card guy, right? So I don't want to put you in the grill card. There's the new Halo break. That's actually a pretty valuable card, so that's solid. All right, let's get these bags out. Here we are. Bazink. Here's the Diglett. I think the Halo is over here. So you're the first one into the Halo break. And then, oh, it already is you in the Diglett break. Well, you know what? We'll give you 2 spots in here. We'll double down. I'll tell you why. Because now you have a chance to pull both the Pichu and the Ekans. So to pull them both, you would need 2 spots. So you got 2 spots in that one. There you go. And so these all tick up by 1. I'm almost approaching 24 hours without weed. Already gone 228 days with no alcohol. Nice, dude. You know, if you stop consuming stuff like that, you actually save a ton of money. Yeah, those are consumables. You don't actually need them to live. All you need is food and water. And so when you get rid of stuff like candy, soda, wine, weed, when you get rid of all that stuff, it's not like your body punishes you for not eating wine and smoking weed. It's actually arguably healthy for you to stop doing all that. And then you just save a bunch of money, right? Like this is the kind of stuff where you just burn your money up for a consumable. You need more of it all the time, right? 6 says box of Dress Up Darling. Why 6? You're going to get some of this Dress Up Darling. I got to warn you guys, we are just about sold out of the Dress Up Darling. There's not a ton of it. All right. I might as well bring this closer because this is selling quite well. Can I get the whole box? Well, yeah, I can put the box here, actually. That'll work. All right, 6, 1 box. This is it, 6. This is going to be the... Ow! Ooh, that hurt. I cut my elbow on something sharp. All right. There we go. Hey, I feel attacked, says A. Perez. We weren't even talking about you. What are you talking about? I was talking about wine, weed, and candy. You drop all that from your financial budget, and you'll be surprised how much more money you have in your bank account. Drop the alcohol, the weed, and the candy, and you'll have so much more money in your bank account. Oops. I stopped with the extra stuff and started spending on Pokemon. Yeah, well, I've been showing off my prestigious Pokemon card collection the last couple of days. I've been making these 3-minute shorts. They're not doing too bad, actually. People like them. So if you haven't watched those short videos, they're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, and of course YouTube. So if you've watched those videos, you're probably raising your eyebrows going, damn, that guy's got a nice collection. But that took a long time to build. That took 5 years. All my money is carefully, I don't waste it on my vehicle. I don't waste it on, I guess, vacations even. I don't really even go on vacation. I try to avoid buying too much junk of anything. So I'm real cheap with everything else in my life. But then I kind of concentrate that money down into my cards. And all these years later, I've got a pretty spiffy collection. And what I have to say about that is, well, you look at the price on the back of the slab and you're like, wow, all those prices went up over time. It's like, yeah, the slabs are getting more expensive over time. People are buying and holding. They're not selling as much, especially if it's a really good slab. And so I'm just benefiting from holding these slabs over a long period of time. Now, if you could add up all the money you spent on just like garbage food's like one of your biggest expenses, by the way. If you could add that all up, and not only is it making you fat, it's also hurting your wallet. Especially like alcohol is bad for your liver, man. That one's scary. So my wife, she loves alcohol, but she really limits alcohol. She only has alcohol when she really, really wants it. Maybe she'll have alcohol like twice in a month at best. So she doesn't have very much, and it's like twice a month. But she really likes alcohol. And, we don't smoke, no weed. And I've really cut desserts out of my lifestyle. No desserts in my lifestyle. So there's a lot of money to be saved reducing the amount that you're eating and eating healthier foods and having fewer health problems as a result too, by the way, down the road. And that gives you more money left over to do stuff like open Pokemon cards or collect prestigious slabs. There we go. And the best part is, if you're busy doing that and your money goes into a real nice slab, you can always get your money back out, right? So if I were to buy this, if I were to buy this Dunsparce for $29, I'll probably sell it for about $29 one day. You see what I'm saying? But if you buy $29 of weed and then smoke it, that money's gone forever. That's why it's called a consumable, because you consumed it. It's like eating your money. So it's gone. And companies that make consumables, those are great companies. Like Coca-Cola makes a consumable product called soda. They make so much money, dude, because you drink the soda and then you need more of it the next day. It's a lifestyle. And it's a bad thing. But at least with the cards, I can collect my $8,000 Lugia and then one day sell it for $11,000. And it's like, wow, I actually get more than I started with. It's really impressive. Miss 6, this one was not a signature box. I apologize. Here you go. I apologize for that. Okay. You can sell the weed too, Lol. No, you can't. Christine, can I get 2 Minecraft bases? Yes, you certainly may. If I can reach them without hurting my back. You know how sometimes I have back problems? I think I kind of figured it out. I think I sit in this chair for many hours, and then instead of like turning my chair and getting the items out of the boxes like a normal human being, I stretch like a snake to reach for the items. And I stretch all the way across the room to reach them. And then I put my back in this really bad position like an idiot. And I think that's how I injure it. What I'm trying to tell you is I think I've injured my back just getting cards for you in a place that's hard to reach. Ooh. Double polar bear. That's pretty cool, huh? Wow. Sorry, I don't mean to keep repeating. I'm just curious. Any Final Fantasy slabs? I have one on the table, and then I have one other major Final Fantasy slab. I have the Wave 1 Cloud, but that would be really expensive, and I'm tempted to just hold them because I like them so much. But yeah, I guess I could sell them. But let me. I'm supposed to be open-minded to selling anything. I just really like the card myself. So here's a little $25 lightning slab. Okay. Oh. That's Steve and Alex. You voted for who? You voted for Alex instead of Steve? Oh, I see how it is. So what are we going to do when Alex opens up the border and 30,000 zombies come in? I'm trying to be somebody's angry father. Angry Republican Minecraft voter. What are you going to do when a stack of bread costs 4 diamonds? Christine Andrews. Who's going to pay for it then? Let's see. Christine Andrews. I'm looking at this. There's some auctions coming down. I'm looking to see if I got one. Christine, did you need a new bag? I have 2 bags, says Christine. Well, you must be up here then, in the special Christine spot. Ah, here you are. Would you happen to remember if my SGC Cloud I won off you was Wave 1? I do not remember that. There we go. I doubt it. What could it have been? I don't remember that one at all, actually. That must have been a long time ago. Hathim, you guessed it, Mr. 5 fortnights. No more Fortnite. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does every dress-up girl holo have white backs? White backs, huh? Could I see it? I can't afford it. I'm sure I would love to see it, though. That's my cloud. Thank you in advance. If you know how to grow, never be broke. Is that really your cloud, Joseph? Would you happen to remember snipping this? Yeah, the problem is it's a little difficult to find him. He's buried somewhere. He's buried in the rare cards box. I'm sure he's in there. But I think he's like $1,800 or something like that. I can't remember. There we go. All right. I could put some white on your back, says Mary. Mary, are you feeling all right? I think Mary's sick. There we go. Ooh. That's pack number 1. No Peely for you. We like Peely. We like Fish Stick. And we like any holographic card. Okay. It's okay, bro. Thank you anyways, man. Seriously, thank you. No problem. I'll probably, he'll probably show up on the table one day. Nope. I got a lot of cards, man. It's kind of a struggle. Oh, it's okay. I already read that. I'm a believer of consent. You didn't have the CGC 10 Cardos Articuno, did you? I don't believe I did. I think we talked about that back then, too. That would be really convenient if I did. But I think it's just Zapdos and Moltres, unfortunately. There we go. Now you're going to be forever... Oh, wow, I'm losing these auctions, man. Now you're going to be forever on a hunt for those two. There we go. All right, that's a Thim. 5 Fortnites. Nothing wild coming out of the Fortnites, Mr. Thim. Trump will save Sweden. Sweden did not like Trump, if I recall. I think there was like a global sort of like poll on how much each country liked Donald Trump. And the Swedes were not a fan. There we go. You only have the one PSA 10 Dark Magneton, right? I actually have 2 of them. The first edition Dark Magneton that costs a bazillion. Okay, 4 Kaijus. You are? I have never seen that Magneton dip in price, not once. And he's often not even on the market. That's because the Team Rocket collection is one of the coolest big sets to complete. You know, from ye olden days. Those early WotC days, like, it's like from base set to gym challenge was a real specific time period. Then the Neo period begins, and then post Neo. 2, 3, 4. Good luck, Mr. Jeff. Bear with me, guys. We had a big queue, so we're just going through all these orders. There's a lot of them. Do you still have my baggie? It says Silver Ranger. Silver Ranger. How old is it? Is it a year old? We started doing, well, we didn't start doing, bags that made it to a year old got donated. Here we are. What I actually started doing is I actually started applying the rule because the table was unbearably full. And now we apply the rule all the time. So once a bag hits 1 year old, it's considered abandoned. Here we are. 1 for $10,000. Only one I've seen. Oh, the Magneton. I mean, that makes sense. Think about how many people in the world want a complete Team Rocket collection. I'm telling you, it's like the base set. Base set, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, which is maybe one of the coolest ones from that time period, and then Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, right? Well, Magneton's one of those unusual super low pop cards. I think he's popped like 69 or 70, right? And so only 69 people in the world have a complete Rocket collection. Think of how many millions of people collected Rocket when they were younger. And so this is why you just see this card. It's rarely for sale, and if there is one for sale, it's some unbearable price that nobody wants to pay, which I can totally understand. Although I could go buy it off the market like that right now. But I've already got 2 of them. Should I get a third? I'm going to Magneton Monopoly. Here's Jeff Leon, 1 box of Eevee Heroes. Good for you, Jeff. You got to take that second box. There we go. I'm a harsh but fair God. What? Mr. Silver Ranger, when was the last time you were here, man? It's nice to see you, by the way. I'm sorry if your bag got gobbled up. If it makes you feel any better, when the bags get donated, they go to a really good charity. They go to the charity of TCC. It's my favorite charity. Donate to it all the time. Doesn't Magneton have problems with print lines? Oh, yeah. He's super, super hard to get a 10 on. If you were to open Team Rocket with us in like a Team Rocket break, and you pulled a Dark Magneton, first of all, it could be a very sad pack because you're likely to get a 9. But if it were to happen to grade 10, you just made like probably like $10,000. So it's like this really crazy chance for a super big hit. I believe so. I have 9 at the moment. Probably got some on it. But 65 of them. I think it was like 69 last time I checked. It gone up a little bit. But yeah, that Dark Magneton's a big deal. And, you know, he was one of the reasons why I loved Magneton so much, because I love that artwork. The Fossil Magneton, the base set Magneton... Wait, there's a Magneton in base set? Yeah, the base set Magneton is a non-holo Magneton. Boring. Lieutenant Surge's Magneton's okay, but the Dark Magneton just has such a good look to it. But so did all of the Team Rocket collection. The Team Rocket collection just has this amazing feeling to it that they have never replicated again. It's actually really sad that they can't get that feeling again. Pokemon, they just can't do it. And we're getting a new Rocket collection in the future, I guess it's not going to say Dark Pokemon, which I think is a huge mistake. It should say Dark Pokemon. I guess it's going to say Rocket this, Rocket that. That's more in line with like the Gym Hero, Gym Challenge time period. Yeah, like Rocket Scyther, Rocket Mewtwo, that kind of stuff. Rocket Moltres. But so that's fine because that stuff's cool too. But I would like another dark set, you know, where it's all Team Rocket and it's all dark. And I guess they're not going to do that. So it's actually disappointing. But hopefully the artworks are good for that new set whenever they reveal them. I'm sure we'll find out. And if those artworks look good, I'm just going to buy a ton. I'm going to take my money. I'm going to buy like, I don't know how much. I'm going to buy a big chunk of it and just leave it alone. Then we're going to have Team Rocket cards for a long time. The one by Mickey Tanaka, the Dark Magneton, is my favorite art, hands down. Is that the artist, Mickey Tanaka? It's all those artworks from the Team Rocket collection are all good. I mean, think about it. Dark Charizard, good. Dark Blastoise, good. Dark Dragonite, good. Dark Alakazam. That one's, I like that one a lot, the Dark Alakazam. It gives you like a different style on the, because in fact, that's an older design, isn't it? But you know, the Alakazam we got in the base set looks very different with the front profile. The side profile makes him look almost like more athletic or something. It's hard to describe. And yeah, so you get Dark Alakazam, you get Dark Slowbro, you get, what are some lame ones? I'm trying to think of some lame ones from the set. There we go. Dark Machamp, even he looks good. He actually looks kind of creepy and scary compared to like base set Machamp, right? You get, Dugtrio's never going to be popular, it's just Dugtrio. Dark Golbat was a favorite of mine. Nobody else likes it. I love Dark Golbat. I think he looks awesome. I was a big fan of Dark Golbat. I love the way it looked. But he was a weak card, so I didn't want to play with him. Imagine there had been like a Dark Gengar or something. Oh man, that set would be... it would be nuts out for Peanut. That's what it would be. All right, there's Espeon. Man, we better get a hit from this box. You better not get a double cold box. That'd be insane. Here's Umbreon. Okay, Umbreon. I'm getting nervous for you. We're near the end. I told you there's a couple of these per case. I think it's like 2 to 4 per case. And it's rare, but it's possible for you to pull 2 of them in a row. We've done that to somebody. Oh, no. Oh, no, bro. There's 2 packs left. Oh, you have no clue, Jeff. I was starting to get real nervous. Second pack from the last is the Altart Jolteon. Thank God, dude. I really thought you were about to pull a double cold box. Whew. All right. Let's see. Dark people good. Everyone applaud for me for being so inclusive. Oh, good job, Mary. There we go. All right. Very nice. Mary is DEI. Mary is DEI. They would have used it if they legally could. I bet Watsy could sue for Dark. Nah. It's not going to work out. Waste your time suing over something that you can't. You don't really. It's not even going to benefit them that much. There we go. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I did actually get one of my auctions. So how much did I end up paying for that? Sorry, give me a moment. Dooby 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 dooby, scooby dooby 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 doo, dooby 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 dooby, dooby 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 doo, scooby dooby dooby dooby, dooby 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 doo. Give me a minute. All right. Man, $94 of taxes. That's ridiculous, man. Taxes are so stupid. Okay, so we're done with that. Jeff Leon, let's grab your bag. Mr. Jeff. Let's get some more people into our free giveaway. Okay. Where's our giveaway? Here's our giveaway box. Do-do-do. Scoop-a-bee-doo-bee-doo. Jose E. Dom. Unbox watches together. That's way too long of a name. Unbox. Okay, your name's unboxed now. Here's Silver Ranger. Hey, you made it in. Silver Ranger, how's it going, man? Okay. Do. Mommy could not be more disappointed. All right, we got Skins by JY. Skins by JY. Hey, mister, it's Sicko Sosa. 6 Black Flames. I love the old Black Flame set. Pity that we didn't open more of it when it came out. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've really been thinking about taking all of my Japanese cards, all of my Japanese sets, let's say, and then opening them up. Not like opening the boxes up and then putting them into like sort of like sampler baggy bags. So you can have like a bag on the menu that says, you know, the sampler. And when you buy it, you get 1 pack of all my Japanese sets. And it's just like this fun thing where you get to see a lot of different sets open at once. We did that once in the past. There we go. And I guess, you know, they did sell through. But there were some really rough rounds. There would be like a round where, never mind. There'd be some really rough rounds where you pull nothing. That's the only downside to those products. Okay, here's Pidgey. There you go. I Love You Too, Mary, under Amendment 14. Here's a holo. And there's Pidgeot. Ooh. Skins by JY. So, Sicko Sosa, do we need to make a bag that says Skins by JY? Is that what we need? What box would that even go into? I guess the SESI box, right? Wagwan Shapiro. I'd treat my pet better than that, which I cannot say the same to you, little disciple. I don't know what's going on in your head, Mary, but I don't think it's the same kind of stuff going on in our head. Here we are. Skins by JY. There you go. I think you need to stop. You need to go touch grass. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. It's Star Wars from a hobby box. That is correct. It's a hobby box. Keep in mind, I only have 18 packs of it because I only got 1 box of it. So we're waiting for more boxes to arrive, though. All right, that's Mr. Skins. Jonathan Morris wants a box of Scarlet Violet English, 1 box of Shrouded Fable. I have a big box. So you want 36 packs of Shrouded Fable. I actually have to open all those, okay? So that's a really big order, man. Oh, man, you guys could be here a long time. Shoot. All right. Well, I don't know how this is going to go, man, because this will take a minute. Let's start here. This is a box of Scarlet Violet base set. Call the cops and I'll touch them too. That's not true, Mary. All right, here we are. There we go. Comic check. There we go. Have Alexis help opening. Alexis isn't here today. Let's see. Oh my God. Toss it over there. Toss this over here. Ready? Do 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 do. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. Snipping this. And snipping this as well. Do, 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 do. Throwing that away. All right. What do we got? We've got Flamigo. Here's Flabebe. Oh, Flabebe. So this is Jonathan Morris. 1 box, a base set. We've got Gardevoir. Ooh. Indeedy. And Doodoo. We're pulling a Doodoo. King Gambit, or whatever it's called. Oh, look at that lovely Arcanine, man. That's actually a really nice looking card. You know this set's getting pretty old. Scarlet Violet base set. It's going to be 3 years old soon. Here's Sandile. When was this released? 2023. Never mind. Never mind. It's 2023. It's going to be 2 years old. Talking out of my booty cheeks. There. Mary's playing the Am I Getting Timed Out Tonight game. We are. Here's Myrodon. Star Styling 911. Here's Koraidon. Oh. Here's Flaffy. Look at that Flaffy. Here's Grimer. Wow, not a bad box at all. He picks up the alternative art Gardevoir. Wow, congratulations, man. Nice. I think is that the best card in the set? I don't know if it's the best one, but that is near the top. That is a good one. He got the Gardevoir, guys. I know there's like a Waifu in here too, right? Oh, yeah, it looks good, man. Lovely. All right, that's one of the reasons to open this set. That's the hit. I wonder what Monica Lewinsky is doing. Yeah, what's Monica Lewinsky doing, I'm wondering. Probably remembering that fateful moment where she glugged Bill Clinton. There we go. All right. All right, very good. Boy, imagine if he had not done that, Bill Clinton. I wonder if his wife would have had a better shot at winning. Okay, here's Gyarados. Gyat. Why can't she run for president? Monica? Here's Iron Treadmill. So we're busting our way through this order. Here's Pachirisu. Oh, Pachirisu. Lechonk. Boy, this stream is reminding me of the past, man. We used to be this busy all the time. We are. This is a busy day for us. Here's Nest Ball. It's that feeling where I'm like under pressure to get these packs open so that people don't wait over an hour. But I think you guys are going to have a long wait today. Here's Toadscool. Here's Myrodon. Look at that Myrodon. We also have boxes of Scarlet if you guys want to open those. That's actually the box we're giving away. It's really not an expensive box. Pretty cheap to open. You want some nostalgia? Here's Smalley. You know, another box we have a lot of. We have an awful lot of Battle... Oh, what was it called? I can't remember the name of the set anymore. Hold on, let me look it up. What's the name of this set? Shiny Treasure, Triple, Beat, Booster, Black Flame, Cyber Judge, Raging Surf. Oh, I don't have it listed. Interesting. It must be in the extended menu. Older set. Let's see. Here it is. So we have a lot of Battle Region, and it's $5 a pack. I bet that's not even accurate. I bet it's actually more expensive than that. Like, I bet my prices are out of date. Here we are. There's no way that the sets remained exactly the same price over the course of the entire year. Here's Slowbro. Battle Region, that's the name of the set. I got tons of it. And it's actually a good set. Here we are. we are. We got Don Donzo. I just bought too much of it is all. Are the Star Wars packs from the hobby boxes? That's correct, but we're probably sold out of them. We are. Because a bunch of orders got placed, and I didn't get to see what they were, but we're probably sold out by now. I only had one box. I think we get more tomorrow. All right, so Jonathan Morris, lots of holos. You got a box, Jonathan Morris? Yeah, you do. Here it is. Let me trade you places with John Lucas. There you go. All right. I wonder what the president's doing right now. Hopefully celebrating. That guy fought so hard. It's really crazy how hard that guy fought. He got the FBI raid on his home. The FBI raided his home. He got hit with like all these felony charges. They're trying to get him out of being able to rerun. There we go. He dealt with so much crap for so long, and none of it stuck. He got through all of it. It's kind of crazy, actually. Actually, I think all those felony charges backfired. I think a lot of Americans didn't like that. They said, that's not the way you win. We don't want our elections based off of who's better at jailing their opponent over very small things. He's the Lisa Nagaib. Lisa Nagaib. He probably feels like he's the Lisa Nagaib. You know, in the past, you had like the kings, and they had this idea called the right of kings. It was called the divine right of kings. And the kings essentially believed the reason that they had a right to rule over everyone is because God chose them to do that. Anyways, that's what they would argue to their people. God chose me to rule over you. So it was called the divine right of kings. And for all you know, he might actually be drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit. Having survived two attempted assassinations, he might actually think, maybe I am chosen. He's so humble. He's so humble. He must be the Lisa Nagaib. Trump's not humble. He's the opposite of humble. All that guy does is brag. Nobody thought it could be done. The greatest campaign ever. Well, I think now he can. I think now he can actually say those things, having won after such a long and arduous time period. Nobody thought it could be done. What a comeback. All right, hold on. I gotta adjust this. Let's see if we lose connection. Yeah, we're good? Okay. Doesn't he still have to be sentenced? No. That won't happen, because he's going to fire the guy who's investigating him. He's going to fire the guy investigating him. Isn't that insane? He's powerful now. Now he's above the person who was prosecuting him. He's going to actually fire the guy who was prosecuting him. Right, like somebody's in charge of our judicial system. He's going to fire all those guys and put his people in. It's over. Oh. I don't know what they can try, but he's going to fire a bunch of judges too if he wants. So the judges are sitting there going, gee, I wonder if I want to keep my job. That's what the judges are doing. They're like, prosecute Trump or have a job next year. I'm going to go with have a job. Right? You want to get fired from your job all of a sudden? All your income? Hope you got enough to retire. He is above them in power and can fire them now. You're fired. The special prosecutor that was going after him, he's fired. Trump said he'd fire that guy in 2 seconds if he was reelected. Okay, so we're at 15. All right. The founders made it so that we, the people, are the most powerful branch of you unite. Hey, mister, did you watch the Kill Tony episode with Trump and Biden? I have not had time for anything like that. If there's some great moments in there, I'm sure I will run into it in, the shorts algorithm. I watch so many shorts now, it's crazy. I like it because the shorts format's the best format, man. The long form formats are only good if you're like eating dinner or something. But shorts are so powerful because they just get right to the point. They get right to the thing that performed well in terms of content. So you don't have to watch like 20 minutes of introductions and small talk and, oh, and be sure to buy this product that I'm being paid to advertise. You skip all that crap. You go straight to the most important piece of the content. So what is this, 20? I think we're at 25 or something. Shane Gillis is the best Trump impressionist. He's pretty good. I've seen it. Shane Gillis is real good. So I have to go get more of these. I didn't have enough. We need another case. We're opening 36 of these. Jonathan Morris ordered 36 Shrouded Fable, everybody. Wow. Okay. My bad about this order. I purposely didn't order Evolved because I didn't want you to open blisters. Ha ha ha. Evolved. Oh. Yeah, Evolved. Alright, give me a second here, guys. Yeah. Kind of the same deal with these, huh? I'll be back. Almost there. Did you do 34 base or 36? I thought it was 30 a box. It's actually 36. Same here. This is 36. Did you want me to do 30? Only 30. Oh, okay. The base set box is 36 packs. You may need to adjust your order. That's 10. 17. That means you may need to adjust some older orders too. Is that true? Because you've ordered like this before. They're always 36, the English ones. They're 36. So I think you've placed this order before. I can send the difference. Might need to retroactively check some of those older ones. You are? Okay, only 30 of these. Funny dude. I think I did the last ones correctly. Let me check. We are. Okay. All right, here it comes. Are you ready? Ready? Shrouded Fable. He ordered 30 of these. It's kind of nice. We haven't really seen a lot of this opened. When Shrouded Fable came out, it was limited the amount that got opened. Now, what's special about the Shrouded Fable, actually the reverse holos get a unique pattern on them. So I feel that the English reverse holo Shrouded Fable ended up being really cool, and people don't appreciate it for that. Now, on the other hand, the chase cards in this set are all the new Scarlet Violet Pokemon. So that's maybe a downside because people really go crazy for base set for Gen 1. But this is going to have all these Okie Dogies and everything. And Monkey Dory, and Fezandipity, and Peacharunt or something like that. There you go. Pekkarunt. All right. There you go. What do we got? So here's Cassiope, and a holographic card. Man, were there actually, look, there are 4 holographics per pack. It's just ridiculous. That's the only problem. Pokemon should not have done that. It ruins the value of these. Imagine it was one reverse holo per pack and that they had a special reverse holo pattern. But instead, you're getting four holos in total. It's too much. Here we are. 4 is too much. It's just crazy. Look at that artwork, the Iron Moth. So here's Colress's Tenacity. Ooh. All right. Bonjour, Ryan. Bonjour, oui, oui. We are. I'm 5% French, apparently, guys. Did you know this? Oh, my gosh. Our DNA background software had like an update, and when I looked again, it said I liked smoking cigarettes and eating French baguettes. Oui, oui. Power Glass. More like Power Bottom. There's Binding Moki. Power Glass. Dust Noir. Here's Kingdra. Oh, yes, finally, the Kingdra. That's exactly the one that I wanted. All right. I wonder how the European leaders feel about Donald Trump winning, because he is generally not that friendly toward them. Here we are. Here's Zoroark. Here's Gobat. Haxorus. Haxa me up. Not the oil, too. All right. So that was 15 packs, I believe. That's pretty bad. Hopefully these next 15 packs are good. Yeah, you're gonna have to find the value in the reverse holos. Like some of the reverse holos are really nice, like the Houndoom you saw earlier. But the Kingdra and this Colress, Bought 2 Pokerip packs and got a throwback with the gold bonus pack that had a first edition fossil in it. Oh, that's nice, man. Glad to hear. There we go. I generally don't like those kind of products. The mystery booster packs. Mystery booster bag pulls. I say just go buy the actual pack. You know, they have to pay somebody to make those. There you go. And so somebody's labor is part of the cost of the pack. So you're paying extra. Now, you can't see that you're paying extra because of the RNG involved. But it's in there. It's calculated for. You know, they have to because it has to be profitable. So I'm generally not a big fan of those. All right. If you like a certain vintage pack, just go buy that pack. Or get into a break. We got breaks, for example. There we go. Kingdra. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Lots of Kingdra. Here's Pecharunt. All right. I'm surprised Putin hasn't reached out to Trump. Didn't he? I thought that Putin, you know, said something like, we accept the results. I can't remember. No, that was China. China said that. We accept the results of the election. Okay, there's Tapu Bulu. Sylveon. This Sylveon reverse holo looks great, man. Okay. Better look great because it's like all you're getting. It's crazy. Man, these packs are tough, man. I don't know why they're so tough. There's a little Houndour. Oh, I love this Dusclops. I'm such a Dusclops fan. Here, I'm going to put him in a sleeve because he's so nice. All right. All right, here's Houndour. Z folded fast. Folded. I don't think he folded. But I did see that Chinese stocks were down because Trump, you know, he'd been screaming about tariffs this whole time. And those are probably about to get applied. Oh, Zorua. Look at that. Oh. All the corporate billionaires are like, no, tariffs are bad. Here's Monkey Dory. Because they print all their garbage in China and then import it here to the United States. For you guys. There we go. All right, here's Monkey Dory. We print a lot. We produce a lot of useless stuff over there that we never needed to buy in the first place. How many KSU number 8 boxes you have left? Well, I have a whole nother case of it, so I'm pretty well set. There's plenty. So this was 30 packs. Monkey Dory, Zorua's nice, actually. Pecharunt, Kingdra, Colres's Tenacity. I have to say, I think that was a very tough round and not enjoyable. So that was, I apologize for that round. That was a bad one. Freaking Shrouded Fable, dude. Maybe you got to open more, basically. I mean, that was 30 packs. It wasn't like 100 packs. But, yeah, that was... Ugh. They got more in there, man. The AR was good, though. I like the Zorua. I don't know about all that. Good thing your first box was hot. You had the Gardevoir in the base set box, so that was nice. All right. Let's hide the slabs for a little while. Let's get a different visual going. For fun. Just for fun. All right. Make our table sexy. Sometimes your table just gotta be a little sexy. Okay, and now we have Michael Moore, $300 to slab away. Michael Moore. Okay, he has the Legendary Collection Moltres going down to 300. All right, 300 remains. And he also wants that box of Build Divine Bright. Here you go. Laser that stuff. I bought from you a Dark Steelix. Would you be interested in now buying it back? I could be. Just depends on the details. Fun for you. There's more money in them 5 cards than my house costs. I don't know about that. What do you guys think these 5 cards cost? Maybe, I mean, if they're 5,000 each, then that's 25,000. But I think they're more like 6,000 each. So they're probably about 30,000. We are. I mean, that is pricey. It's like the cost of a car over here in the U.S. So these 5 cards could be one vehicle. But the difference is vehicles go down in price. They wear out. These cards do not go down in price. They do not wear out. I'm going to need small hands to reach for it. All right. What details? I don't know. The price, the grade. You know, like, it matters to me if it's a PSA 10, obviously, versus a PSA 5. There we go. Do a giveaway with one of them. Oh, yeah, I'll just give away one. Okay, you ready? Oh. So this is Michael Moore, 1 box of Divine Build. Wow, there's 7 more orders in the queue. All right. This is Dress Up Darling. You like that little card there? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. What we got here? This was a box that did not have the SR Plus. It did not have a signature. I would say that is a cold box, Mr. Michael. Appreciate the order, though. There we go. That's the nature of these. Tough to get the desirable box, you know. Probably gonna go to Jeff. Watch Jeff take it. I gotta warn you guys, there's not a lot of these left, so. Who's this girl, though? She's way better. What is this outfit, man? Oh, my God. Could you imagine buying a box of my bulk cards? Because I got those bulk boxes, and it comes with one of these in here for you give it to your kid for Christmas. Mommy, I got my favorite card out. Michael Moore. If you had to pick between sealed products or slabs, which one would you choose to collect? You can't have both. Slabs. Sealed products, boring to collect. Here's Joseph Albrecht, $100 to slab away. Here's all the slab away payments. Damn, dude, we were so light on slab away payments the last, like, 3 weeks. All right. They were light, dude. This is Joseph Albrecht. Is that what he said? Ah, here it is. And how much did he send again? I forgot. He sent 100. Okay. Joseph Albrecht, Shining Tyranitar goes down to 2,995. Yeah? Okay, yeah. There you are. And then he says, 1 box of Shrouded Fable. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Jonathan Morse's. 1 Japanese Shiny Treasure. Oh, we haven't opened up Japanese Shiny Treasure in a while, dude. Let me see where my Shiny Treasure is even at. Shiny Treasure in here? Okay. So I'm going to get some more Shiny Treasure. Just take a second because it's just next to me. So when are you selling the Belle Delphine TCG? Oh, very soon. That's high on my list. Go, here's a box. That's high on my list, man. Throw that away. Okay, Joseph Albrecht. Your kisses on my lips. I gave him Mr. Graded Belle Delphine slab. There we go. What do we got? Oh, the Mousehold. All right. Oh, that is one of the worst Pokemon designs I've ever seen. Come on, Pokemon. Do better. That's Joseph Albrecht. If I didn't know that was a Pokemon, I never would have guessed that that was Pokemon. There you go. All right. That is some low-quality Pokemon design. Any card breaks going on? Yes, sir, there are. You're just not allowed to see them. Alex PSX, to my jungle pack, $15. Okay, Mr. Alex. Yeah, might want to start working on that because the jungle box break is so far along now, guys. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. 543 minus 15 is 528. Thank you, Alex. Here is Jacob Friedrich, 2 Galaxy Chromes. So the Galaxy Chromes that just arrived. Here they are. Getting the Mega Gengar Sublist. There we go. This is the big break right now. The Moltres. That is the fast one if you want to get into the fast break. Okay. Coincidence? All right, what we got here? We've got... So they said the middle card can be the hit. Oh, wow, look at that. That's really pretty, man. So I believe that is Rainbow Refractor. I have $20 credit if you have one for 20. Do I have a $20 break? $20 break. Oh, we have the Surging Sparks box break. This is a box break with one person pulling the whole box. There's also the Terrestrial Festival break for $15, 1 in 5. So those are 2 box breaks. Those are just going to run from now on. So you're welcome to jump in. Oh, nice. Oh, man, look at this bad boy. Very cool. And then you've got this guy at the back. Well, I'm just going to put these all back in the sleeve. I'll let you sleeve these at home, okay? There we go. To me, the refractors are basically commons, you know. I don't view them as like super rare or anything. Jacob Friedrich. Thank you, Jacob. If it's a refractor, it's a cold pack. But this guy looks really nice, doesn't he? Is there a card you refuse to sell? Sentimental value? Not really. No, because I have to believe I can buy it back one day. Samuel Pang, 1 Star Wars Chrome. Please pick a random pack. Here you go, Samuel. I've just chosen you a random pack. Oh! Whoa, you got a numbered one. How about that? All right. Mandalorian. what's going on here? I can't see it. Weird one. Here's, oh, that's really cool looking. And then, so you got Kylo Ren, the crybaby from the new Star Wars sequels. And you got him out of 199. Congratulations. Samuel Peng. Not even Shuggle Magneton or Tyranitar. Well, here's the deal. They're all for sale at the right price. So, you know, let's say you pick my number one favorite card, and I say, I don't like to sell that one. And you say, well, I'll give you $1 million for it. And it's only worth $10 or something, right? I'd be like, all right. Because I'd be stupid not to. So my theory on card selling is that there's a price where everything should be sold. It's got to be a high enough price. So let's say there's a card I really like in my collection. That doesn't mean I should be 100% closed-minded to selling it. Christopher Houghton, 10 Paradigm Trigger. Christopher Houghton, 10 Paradigm Trigger. You got it. Give me a second here. I got to unbury it. I think it's back here. Nope, that's not Paradigm Trigger. Where the hell is Paradigm Trigger? Is this Paradigm Trigger? Oh, I found it. We have way too many Japanese sets, man. Way too many. I gotta sell through some of these Japanese sets and remove them from the menu, man. There's too many of them. It's just bad for our setup. Like, how are we gonna store all these sets, you know? All right, fresh box. All right. Great daytime stream. Well, yeah, it's running 2 hours now. It's crazy. The daytime stream is getting more orders than the nighttime stream. I don't get to see my wife, though. My wife's sitting in her family room alone. It's 8 p.m. She hasn't seen me. Only thing is, I'm kind of getting away with it a little bit. We're preparing to buy a car. So if I'm getting a couple extra sales, I'm just going to tell her, well, I'm getting ready to buy a car. But, I mean, this is untenable. We can't live this lifestyle where I see her for, what, 2 or 3 hours, and that's it for the entire day. It's like I don't exist, like a ghost. There you go. So this is not, we're not able to do this every day, guys. There's no way. She would not agree to this. There you go. All right. Oh, look at that. It's, what is this name? Chestnut? I didn't play that Pokemon game. You know, more like chestnuts. Here's Skuntank. Old. That's Spinarak. Here's Terrakion. So does that mean I should send for a case? Quick! Christopher Houghton. Thank you, Christopher. You guys are welcome to send in lots of orders for tonight. I really think I need to wrap up, guys. It's 7:50. It's that's pretty unbelievably late. All right. But let's see. Next, we would have gotten Jeff Leon, then Ronel Gamboa, then we would have gotten NHCC, then we would have gotten Christopher Wendt. He's buying a lot of the Star Wars Chrome. Then we would have gotten Marcos Rojas, and then 7 more orders after that. So there's 7 more orders after that. Keep in mind, we're almost out of the Dress Up Darling. Okay. And then we would have gotten some Jonathan Morris orders. Okay. And I'm checking the, and no Cash App orders. So there's about 8 orders when we start tonight. We'll have a late night stream, everybody. We'll continue to hand out this free booster box, which will be handed out one day. The only reason we didn't hand it out last time is because we got those big, oh, here it is. So this box will be handed out tonight for free. And then, I don't know, I'll just go pick another booster box or maybe like another slab. I don't know. We give out a lot of stuff. I sent for a box of that light, bright dress-up stuff. Okay, very good. But we got to do it tonight. It is almost 8 p.m. My wife has not seen me. She didn't even see me when I woke up. So she hasn't seen me today at all. She got off work at 5. So her whole day is just being alone. We don't have kids or anything, so she's just alone. She's just sitting in there alone. Not a good way. Not a good... I'm going to be in the doghouse if I do this all the time, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off, and I will see you guys for the nighttime stream, which should hopefully start around 12 a.m., okay? 12 a.m. Central Time. please save your monies for me. I will be there handing out free stuff and offering you guys great breaks and lots of product. Okay, I'll see you guys tonight.